World Series. Today we finish off the Pittsburgh series where we try to take at least one from these guys who we've not taken one from all year long. We got Dan Herron going on the mound for us, facing off against Francisco Liriano, who's always tough against stuff, no matter how bad of a season he's been having. But we'll try and get some more offense here today than we did yesterday. But let's just see what goes on here. Go ahead and get into this ball game here. And gonna get started on Castro the day off.
Big lead again for Peralta. Holiday a safe lead at second. Adams swings and hits a drive. Deep right field. Back to the wall.
That's the lineup we're gonna roll out with today, guys. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and hand this over to Mike, Steve, and Eric, or Matt, Steve, and Eric out at the ballpark, and I'll be back after the game, guys. Enjoy.
Here's the pitch from Beckett. Call strike three and a no-hitter. Josh Beckett for the 21st time in Dodger history. A no-hitter. The 11th no-hitter in Los Angeles Dodger history. The first since Hideo Nomo in 1996. Josh Beckett, a no-hitter.
Punted right at the first baseman, and that's an easy play. Oh, he missed him. How in the world did that happen?
First pitch moments away in Pittsburgh. The Cubbies and Buccos next. One of the best views you'll find in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh in PNC Park. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Cubs and the Central leading Pittsburgh Pirates. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. Alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's run through what's happened so far as we wrap up this three-game set.
Well, you see each team with a victory so far. Last night's game didn't feature a whole lot of offense. I have a feeling we're going to see a few more runs cross the plate in this one.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs, as Joe Madden will line them up like this. And this lineup will have to contend with no easy assignment indeed. The man with the electric slider, left-hander Francisco Liriano. And a look now at how the Pirates line up on D behind him. Dexter Fowler will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight.
For the Cubs, center fielder Dexter Fowler.
Underway this evening as the first pitch is taken for strike one as we get started right on time at 7:05 p.m. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, they're starting to open up some ground at the top of the division, and when you're setting a good pace at the top, it can be frustrating for those teams that are chasing you because they start thinking, what do we have to do to make up some ground? Yeah, a nice job there going the other way with this ball. This is something that they're going to need to do, and he's on base with a leadoff single to start the ball game.
Mike Olt will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. First pitch on the way. Runners off for second. And now he'll try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And Cervelli will have to go to first, and it's a successful sacrifice.
Well, I think this is going to wind up working pretty much like a sacrifice, but I don't think that's what he had in mind. This wasn't a show early and make sure you get it down kind of a bunt. He was trying to beat that one out, but a good throw is going to take care of him.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. Now here's the first pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Runner at second here with one man out. Has a look, now the pitch. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. From the stretch. Out in front as he lifts a fly ball out toward right field. Polanco in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. The throw to third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. It's the Cubs 0, Pirates coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. A look there at the starting lineup for Clint Hurdle's Pittsburgh Pirates as they'll line up this way. Set to face these guys. He's been an all-star as both an American leaguer and a National Leaguer in his career. There are the numbers for the veteran right-hander Dan Herron. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Josh Harrison will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And he'll round it and try for third. The relay. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
I'm not sure if he got the greatest break on this ball out there in right field. You're going to see him leap right here at the end. And by the time he's able to run that thing down, it's not in time, and we're looking at a triple.
Gregory Polanco will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. EK, as we look at the Cubs entering play here tonight, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
That's all you got to do there. Put the ball on the ground. Use the big part of the field, and that's going to get that first run home from third base.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in, hoping to put together a 2 or 3 hit game here. As you see, the numbers have fallen off a bit over these past 8 ball games. Now the first pitch. low with the splitter, ball 1. One out, nobody on. 1-0 pitch now. Swing and a miss, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Ooh, and he'll try to work the inner half with the split finger, but that one nearly got him.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
The 2-1 home. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 2-2 offering. And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets fouled past the coaching box. The 2-2 one more time. Now a hard liner toward short. And McCutchen has himself a base hit.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. Here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
In now is Pedro Alvarez as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. Runners on first with one down. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. Checked by Herron. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Oh, that's a sweet pitch right there. You know, on the mound, there's very few things that can happen negatively with this location. I mean, you're either going to swing and miss, you foul it off, or you hit it into the ground where it becomes a double play. But I'm sure on the mound, you'll take the strikeout.
Aramis Ramirez will stand in, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as you see the average there over the course of the last 9 ball games. First pitch coming. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. He's set. Now the pitch. Now his splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
He's set. Now the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. Second inning coming up from PNC Park. It's the Pirates 1 and the Cubs 0. Jorge Soler will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Now here's the first pitch. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Harrison is there, and he's got it, and it's a first pitch out to begin the second.
Yeah, jumping on the first pitch of the inning there. Gave it a pretty good ride, but in the end, winds up being a pretty routine first out.
Miguel Montero will get his first opportunity now, looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games and counting coming in. First offering on the way. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you don't expect a guy who's having a year like this guy is having to take an ugly hack like that.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the pitch. Now Out in front, but this is skied into straightaway right. Polanco is under this one, and that's out number 2.
Batting 6th, left fielder.
Chris Denorfio will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. And here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Polanco is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Looks like Liriano's got it working now, and he's got himself a 1-0 lead. Neil Walker will get his first shot now, and you can see how he's done over the course of this 5-game hitting streak.
Neil Walker.
The pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
Come on!
Here it comes. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Number 27 will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. First pitch coming.
Here we go.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. Oh, and he misses it. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Yeah, it looked like a fairly routine play there. Don't know if he took his eye off it or what, but he winds up basically whiffing on the catch, and that's going to wind up a 2-base error.
Francisco Cervelli will get his first shot at it here. First pitch to him. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He waits, now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And he'll get in there safely. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further. Francisco Liriano will stand in, and you have to figure that he'll likely be swinging the bat now. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. One 0 on the way. 1-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
1 out and a runner on second base. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. One, 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a ball lined towards center field, and that's in there, base hit. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Helping his own cause right there, and no need to wait for the RBI guys to drive him in. He says, you know what? I can be an RBI guy too. That's a great at-bat right there, and that drives in a run.
Josh Harrison will get a second crack at it here. Remember, he tripled to start out the home first. Now the first pitch. Swing, and he shoots this one to first. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 2 costly errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the third. Bucks out in front, 3-0. Javier Baez will lead things off. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here's the pitch. Not the greatest at bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. He may not throw a ton of change-ups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are. So the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So with 1 gone here in the inning, it's time to check out the Cubs' upcoming schedule so you can plan your week around staying at home and watching Cubs baseball here with us. Dan Herron will stand in. Here's the first offering. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Yeah, he started to go up the ladder there, but then he realized in time that he wasn't going to get there.
1 out, nobody on. The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Ramirez with it at third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Boy, and on 2-0, if that pitch isn't right where you want it, you got to let it go. You still have the count in your favor at 2-1. Here he goes after a pitch that, although it was a strike, that's a pitcher's strike. That's not the pitch you want to hit, and all he can do is hit an easy grounder.
Addison Russell will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch coming. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here it comes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And now a pitch on the way. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, with 2 outs and nobody on, the best way to make a team pay for hitting you is to come around and score. Let's see what they can do.
Dexter Fowler will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game. First pitch on the way. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. He's ready now. The pitch. On a big swing there, and he really got into it high and deep to left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And this will get all the way out to the 4-10 sign now. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. And Fowler will get there. He's got a triple.
Oh, and you know what the best medicine is for a hit by pitch, right? Making sure that that winds up hurting the pitcher even more. And right here, it's a big swing of the bat with 2 away, and he comes all the way around to score from first on the RBI triple.
Here's Mike Olt now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Come on, Pirates.
He's ready. Now the pitch. This ball's in the air now out to right field. And here's Polanco to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Cubs do come through with 1 thanks to the RBI triple. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the Pirates 3 and the Cubs 1. Gregory Polanco makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Gregory Polanco.
Now here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And taken in out there for the first out. Andrew McCutchen will dig in. He singled his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strike.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. The 1-1 now to McCutchen. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. 2-1 pitch is a knuckle curve taken for called strike 2. The 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy up, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Already 40 pitches now here in the first few innings.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, he's going to have to start pitching to contact a little bit more, or else he may not make it 5 innings.
Here it comes. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Fowler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing happening there against Danny Herron. He's still down, though, by a count of 3-1. Anthony Rizzo will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Now the first pitch. And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. McCutchen is under it to put it away, and it's a quick one pitch out to begin the fourth.
Well, any time you can retire this guy, that's good. Anytime you can do it leading off an inning, that's great. And anytime you can do it on one pitch, that's a full trifecta right there.
Jorge Soler will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
One on the way. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Swing and a line drive to center field. And he is going to reach. It's a base hit.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning. The first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a 1-out single.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero.
Pirate. Come on, Pirate.
First pitch coming. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
One-0. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Bare-handed for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Aramis Ramirez will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Third baseman, Aramis Ramirez.
First offering on the way. In there, 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Pitch on the way.
Here we go.
A ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Boy, that hit right there is just a thing of beauty. You talk about smoking one right back at the box. There isn't too many guys in the middle of that field that can catch a ball like that.
Neil Walker will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. First pitch coming. And a ball, 1-0.
And right about now, you got to know as a hitter that you're going to see a heavy dose of that splitter. That's a good take up there to get ahead.
On at first is Ramirez with nobody out. Walker waits on the 1-0. 2-0 now.
And after the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
The 2-0. And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. Oh, and the throw sailed. It's over his head. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Number 27 will step in. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Tries the split finger here, but it's inside. It's ball 1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Down low. 2 balls and a strike. Here he comes on 2-1. This ball's grounded foul. Here's the 2-2 home. Fouled back. Ready with another 2-2. Full count. 3-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Francisco Cervelli will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. Now the first pitch. First pitch is a splitter for a called strike.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
From the stretch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Comes set. Now the pitch. Now a bouncing ball hit to Alt at third. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Pirates lead 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Chris Denorfia will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Chris Denorfia.
First pitch to him. And he'll open the 5th inning here with the ball on the ground for short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
And that's what the 2-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Javier Baez will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Here's the first offering. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Well, you see his pitch count on your screen right there. That's not a mistake. He's been loving those first pitch outs. That's for sure.
Now here it comes. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. In now, Dan Herron. Runner goes for second. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. And he's safe.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Standing in now, Addison Russell, as he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. He's set, now the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Pause, now the pitch. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And they're going to slice this deficit back down to 1, as this should be good for extra bases. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game.
And you know, a lot of guys will go up there 0-2, and they're going to try to shorten things up. Maybe go back up the middle with something. But not this guy. He takes a pretty healthy cut at this thing and rips it out there for 2 bases and an RBI.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as he swings and hits a line drive out to left. And now Harrison will look this one in to retire the side. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Pirates 3 and the Cubs 2. Francisco Liriano will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Enter Francisco Liriano.
And the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
I think that's been his best pitch so far in this game. Guys just haven't been all that close to it.
Now here's the pitch. Too high. 1-2. Here it comes. And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Well, apparently he just got his gas tank refilled during the last half inning, because I'll tell you, he's come out looking as sharp as he has the whole ballgame.
Josh Harrison will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
All right, Pirates!
The 1-0 home.
Here we go.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat, because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
Look to be taking all the way, and the splitter's in there for the first strike. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The payoff pitch one more time. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Boy, nowhere close with this throw. Here's another look at first base. I mean, not only is this thing over his head, but you see it take off to the right field side of the bag, so it's not even on target. Very sloppy there. Potentially dangerous, too.
First pitch coming. Swing and a chopper fouled off to the left. He's set, now the pitch. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out. Whew.
Yeah, you can see he tried to hold back on the swing, but he'd already committed himself too far, and this becomes a waste of an at-bat and an easy ground out.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Waits, now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, one error, and a runner left stranded. 5 innings complete. Pirates on top, 3-2. Mike Olt will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th.
Mike Olt.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Anthony Rizzo will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Let's go, Pirates. All right, Pittsburgh. Let's go, Pittsburgh. Woo, Pirates.
Here's the first offering. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
He's ready, now the pitch. Here's one that misses high, it's 1-1.
Throwing now.
Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch is lifted in the air out to right. Under this one is Polanco, and he's got it for the first out.
That slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Jorge Soler will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. First pitch on the way. Here's a fastball chop fouled at the plate. It's strike one. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, and you can tell by these first couple swings, he's not just looking to poke one through the right side of the infield. He's looking to put something into orbit.
From the belt, the pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three.
And here this is one more time on show track. You can see it. He checked his swing there, and I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called third strike.
Miguel Montero will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Here's the first pitch to him. Boy, and good pop to the fastball there from Liriano, strike one.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
Montero waits, now the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time, ball one.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
2 runs, 6 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far tonight. Ready now on 1-1. Upstairs with this one as they try to change the eye level here. It's 2-1.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. You know, that's more than the rest of these guys can say.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. Still a 3-2 ball game. Pedro Alvarez will make his way in as he leads things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball one.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
The 1-0. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Here's the 1-1. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out.
And after a hot start, the bats have pretty much gone missing here in the middle inning. Sort of reinvented himself out there and has really turned things around.
Aramis Ramirez will dig in. He singled his last time around. Now here's the first pitch. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Now the pitch. And here's a ball swung on and missed. 0-2 now to Ramirez.
There's that splitter again. Seems to be getting better and better as the game goes on.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out.
And here's a look at his pitches by inning so far. He's up to 82 now, so he's been able to keep that count fairly low and not run up too many high-stress innings.
Neil Walker will stand in now. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Now the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Now here's the pitch. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. And here's Soler to make the grab, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Chris Denorfia will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch coming. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
One thing to keep in mind, he's due to bat third in the next half inning, so you wonder if this half inning could be the last one we see of him out there.
Javier Baez will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. First offering on the way. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Starlin Castro has grabbed a bat here, and it looks like he'll hit for the pitcher, Heron. And Liriano with a tough slider there for strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Aramis has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches. They're down 3-2. Number 27 will dig in. 0 for 2 thus far.
The shortstop, number 27.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Rafael Soriano will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Rafael Soriano.
Number 27 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point.
The shortstop, number 27.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard but foul. Now the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. A quick out number 1.
And I just think this is one of those swings where you just get committed a little bit too early. By the time he realized this thing was going to break out of the strike zone, it was just a little too late to hold back.
Francisco Cervelli will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First pitch coming. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Let's win, Pirates. Come on.
Now the pitch.
Here we go.
Now a swing and another chance at third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
Michael Morse will come on now as a pinch hitter, so that'll spell the end for Francisco Liriano. Now a a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. A 2-1 offering. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Pirates, but they still lead it 3-2. Joaquin Soria will be summoned from the bullpen now, so he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Joaquin Soria.
Addison Russell will dig in. He doubled homer run last time around.
Shortstop, Addison Russell.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. Oh, he gets a glove on it, knocks it down, but he'll have to just put this one in his pocket, and I'd imagine this will be an infield single to start the inning.
Well, we've seen winning rallies get started with less than this. This is going to be an infield single all the way, and now they're in business with the leadoff man on base to start this inning.
Dexter Fowler will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Now here's the first pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. He's ready now. The pitch, grounded, foul. He's set, now the pitch. And he'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up, and now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second.
Well, pretty clearly just playing for the tie right here, and it's a nice job there of getting the bunt down. So the tying run's up to scoring position now with just 1 out.
Mike Olt will have a shot at driving home that possible tying run that's standing at second. And here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. From the stretch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Comes set, now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Pirates lead this one in front of the home crowd here at PNC Park in Pittsburgh as you get a look at our line score to this point in the contest. Anthony Rizzo will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
first pitch to him. Oh, and this is lined into right center field. That's a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and we are tied here in the 8th.
Well, nothing will put a smile on your manager's face quite like a 2-out RBI. Well, things weren't looking good, and he looked like he was going to get stranded out there, but he comes through to drive him home.
Jared Hughes will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Jorge Soler will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now the first pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. He's set. Now the pitch. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Now the 1-1. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. In there, a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Miguel Montero will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Montero waits. Now the pitch. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. McCutchen is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. Josh Harrison will stand in. He reached on an error last time through. Neil Ramirez is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Neil Ramirez.
Josh Harrison will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. On the way. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Here's the 2-0. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
Boy, and a great 2-0 pitch there. Got him thinking fastball. And this looked like a fastball out of his hand, but it turns out to be a real effective changeup instead.
Now the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Now here's a slow grounder to the left side. And he's retired here, 1 away. Time now to give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-3 ball game. Both pitchers turning in fairly good performances, as you can see on the graphic. Gregory Polanco will stride in, grounded out his last time through. First pitch coming. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Fastball called for strike two. Now here it comes. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Oh, that could be the defining moment of the game right there. You've got one more guy to get through in the inning, but that was a huge out, number two.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. Swing and a line drive to center field. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Sometimes when you're aggressively minded at the plate, you don't always have to get a strike to hit the ball hard. I mean, I don't think this pitch is even in the strike zone, but he still manages to square it up well and drive it for a base hit.
Pedro Alvarez will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Here's the first offering. Oh, and this goes right past Montero all the way to the screen. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
And this inning was going nowhere. All of a sudden, though, it's changed dramatically. A base hit, a wild pitch, just like that, there's a runner in scoring position.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's a 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Starting to look like not only are they not going to walk him, but they're indeed going to challenge him.
And we've seen that mentality backfire many a time before. But you got to give him a little bit of credit on the mound. He's not backing down one bit.
Denorfia is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Pittsburgh. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Antonio Bastardo will enter now to start the 9th inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Chris Denorfia will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Pitch on the way. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Now the 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here in the last 2 pitches.
Here he comes on 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full countdown, 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Here's the full count offering. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Polanco has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now back. Second baseman,
Javier Baez will step in, a ground out victim as last time. First pitch on the way. Lined into left center, and that is going to be a base hit. And if the Cubs are thinking about turning to their bench here, there you get a look at what's available for them. Chris Coghlan will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 8, Chris Coghlan.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Boy, that's a good jump right there this time. I think he had this one stolen even if the throw is on target. But you see the shortstop have to go up the ladder to get it, and that took away any chance of throwing him out.
The 0-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
So 1-2 with one away. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He's ready. Now the pitch. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And that's going to break our tie as the runner scores from second to make it a 4-3 ball game. Tony Watson will take over now with one away in the top of inning number 9. Addison Russell will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Boy, another pitch that he's right on at the plate. He hasn't been fooled by anything he's seen yet. From the belt, the pitch.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away.
Nothing better for your confidence than to come right in out of the bullpen and strike that first guy out. A lot of times, that'll set the tone for your whole outing.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. Polanco is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Cubs 4 and the Pirates 3. Hector Rondon is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 56, Hector Rondon.
Aramis Ramirez will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around.
For the Pirates, third baseman, Aramis Ramirez.
Tommy La Stella will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 11, Tommy La Stella.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
And the pitch. And a ball and a strike now to Aramis as that pitch misses. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Ready with the 2-1. 2-2 now.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Here comes a 2-2. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
The second baseman, number 18, Neil Walker.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Neil Walker will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. Now here's the first pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle, and Walker will reach. It's a base hit.
Well, if the rally wasn't on already, it's officially on now. This is just a dream start to the inning here. They get the tying run to second. He's the most important guy, but don't forget, you get the potential winning run on at first base. So this game is really up in the air now.
Willie Garcia will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Number 27 will try to keep this rally going with the possible winning run aboard on first now with nobody out.
All right, let's go. Take it here.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here's the first offering. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
Pause, now the pitch. Right field. Soler is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
And this will wind up working like a sacrifice bunt as the tying run's able to tag up and move to third now with only 1 away.
Francisco Cervelli will face a big spot here with the tying run on third and the possible winning run over at first if he can find a gap somewhere. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
The right-hander deals on 1-2, and that's swung on and fouled straight back. Again, a 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
He knows his job is to hang on to the lead for his team, but with a guy in scoring position, he's got to do something to come up big. Not a whole lot bigger situation to come up with a strikeout than right there. He's fired up about it, but he's still got some work to do right now. He's not out of this thing yet.
Chris Stewart will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. He waits, now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
And not only was that way high, but you've got to be careful not to airmail one over your catcher's head.
All right, let's go. Get it out of here.
1-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Big pitch here, 1-2. And this is fouled straight back. Try again, 1-2. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across.
Excellent work to finish this one off, and he picks up save number 30 now on the year.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 4-3. Good night from Pittsburgh.
Here now is the final night score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 11 hits.
And the Cubs win. First time I've been able to say that against the Pittsburgh Pirates all year long. That one was a nail biter all the way to the end of the ball game. Oh, man, I was sitting there shaking, sweating. Man, they had me going because I was just thinking, man, I'm having deja vu all over again. You know, closer in the 9th inning. They get the first 2 hits. I'm like, oh, no. You know, but Hector Rondon kept himself calm, cool, and he struck out the next 2 guys, Francisco Cervelli and then Chris Stewart, the backup catcher, to end the ball game. Oh, my gosh. That was a really rough game there, but I finally got my first win against the Pirates this year. Now 1-12, a measly 1-12 against the Pirates this year. Big offensive day, though, for Addison Russell. Really powered the offense. Had a little bit of help from some of his friends there, but all in all, he did most of the damage. But Anthony Rizzo ended up getting the game-winning hit in that one. But what a hit it was. Just a line drive up the middle, and I couldn't have been more excited when that happened. But I knew the 9th inning was rolling around, and I knew that, you know, with the first 2 hits, Jung Ho Kang had burned me before, and I was glad he didn't do it this time. He almost did. He just missed the ball out to right field, caught it. They moved the runner up, but hard-fought win right there. Highs and lows of the season, ladies and gentlemen. Highs and lows of the season. Wow. I'll tell you, man, that one had me going, but at least we finally got a win against them. And not only did we get a win against them, we got a win against them in Pittsburgh, which makes it just a little bit sweeter because that is such a tough place to play, at least for me anyways. It is. But we do end that series on a high note there after we had swept the Brewers in our last 7 ball games. We played pretty well. We were 5-2 in our last 7. And now we are 6-2 in our last 8, going into a homestand, which consists of the Giants and the Brewers. Brewers, who we just finished sweeping. In the beginning part of this month, we will face them now at Wrigley, and hopefully our successes continue against them. I haven't seen the Giants yet this year, though, but they are in the wild card hunt, and we definitely need to beat them to have a chance at least clinching a wild card spot. Just give you a look at the standings here. We're 11 games behind the Pirates right now. We've been sitting there pretty much all year long, and as you can see there, we've won 7 of our last 10. So we've had a really good stretch here in the last 10 games, eking closer to that 500 mark. Just a look at the wild card standings here. We got the Brewers and the Giants both sitting in the top wild card spots, and we are 8 games behind that. So very much in the playoff hunt still in the month of August. You know, it's not the end of August, not the beginning of September. So we still have quite a few. We got a bit of baseball left, 109 games. So we got roughly 53 games left in the season. So a lot can happen in that time. But be sure to come on back for some more and see if we can make the playoffs here, make a little bit of a playoff run. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to follow us on Twitch at Life Around Sports Gaming, as well on YouTube. Here on YouTube at Life Around Sports Gaming Network. And then don't forget to check us out on Twitter as well at LRSGN. I am Big Dope 7, and you guys be sure to keep it real. Big win by the Cubs.